So how do we still fully embody and live that? But we have to remember that it's not our role that is over another person. It's integrated with them. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and so we talk about partnerships. We've got to somehow form this partnership because it's truly another human being's body and brain and spirit. And my goal is to connect. And if I'm not liking what's happening, I need to look at me and go, okay, what can I modify? Or I need to look at the environment, or maybe the task, or maybe the timing of the task. And what can I shift? Because if I don't shift something, or maybe I need to say, I'm not a good match for this. I mean, it's not a good match. And I say quite openly, there are numbers of people who love individuals who are living with dementia who should not be their care provider. I mean, they are not a good care match. What they are is a great friend, spouse, whatever. But I can love you, but I can't be your care provider because I'm having a really hard time with this. And so, I mean, I have people in my life that will not be my care providers. I know that for a fact, but I know that I love those people. But I know that who I am and who they are, it's not going to be a good match for us if we try to do this that way.
Wow. And so, well, that speaks to several different avenues, because there are some people who have no choice. They have no financial or monetary or agency in that responsibility. And there are some that do. And so then I would be curious, and this circles really around to our overall topic theme today, which is really the care of the caregiver. And so, how do we prepare ourselves to care for someone else? How do you take care of yourself?
So one of the things I try to put things in groups of 5 because there are things I know about human brains, and human brains can classically, if they're in decent shape and they're not dramatically impaired, hold on to about 5 things at a time before I start dropping stuff. So if I were to say, what are 5 categories of things I need to do for me so I can do for others? What is it I need to be thinking about doing here? And so first of all, for me, it's I need to be curious enough about my excitement level, my stress level, and my distress level to realize that if I want to be a healthy care partner, I need to go from stress to okay. I don't want to be in distress, because when I start finding myself in distress, I will need help to get out of distress. Human beings have a hard time coming out of distress on their own. I will need space, I will need time, I will need to breathe, I will need some strategies, I might need some support. If I am in distress, being a care partner in that moment, probably not a good match, because I'm having trouble with me. I am in active brain distress. I am in body distress. So if I'm physically hurting, if I'm emotionally hurting, or if I am exhausted, as an example, that is a really bad time to have a situation on my hands where I have to give care when the last thing I can do right now is one more bout of trying to figure something out because my brain's not working. So my stress level, how stressed, distressed, if I'm bored because I keep doing the same thing and all I see is it's the same thing day after day after day, ooh, that's not a healthy place either, because my brain isn't finding anything positive to engage in. So how are you doing? So the simple question is ask yourself, or think about asking somebody, how are you doing? I'm doing great. Cool, you're doing like this. I'm doing okay. I'm stressed, but I'm okay. I'm not doing well. And finding somebody, or do it for yourself. How am I doing today? Look in the mirror. Because self-evaluation of how you're doing turns out to be really, really important. And if you're down here, ooh, it's vital to know that about yourself. I mean, because it means you're empty, and we got to figure this out. How are we going to get you out of there?